Hi, I'm Sean Keef. I run sales enablement for Skybox Security. Here's a demonstration video covering overlapping rules. A firewall rule set typically grows over time. As the firewall gets older, it inevitably begins to contain rules that are no longer needed and used. As the rule set increases in size, it becomes more difficult to determine if requested access already exists in a current rule. This often results in a new rule being created with overlapping access. Both of these problems are addressed in optimization and cleanup. This is a unique feature of firewall assurance. This video demonstrates how to use firewall assurance to address overlapping rules. Let's start by choosing Firewalls by Shadowed Redundant Rules from the Optimization and Cleanup section. This brings us to the Firewalls tab in the data pane. This is a useful screen for many operations as it contains a significant amount of data on the firewalls. We can see there is a column for shadowed rules. It looks like the main firewall has 4 of those. Let's click the For link to drill down. This now brings us to the Optimization and Cleanup section for the main firewall. You'll notice 4 tabs across the top. 2 are for rule and object usage, and 2 are for overlapping rules. The Shadowed Rules tab will show us pairs of rules where there is a permissive rule higher in the rule chain that completely overlaps a lesser permission rule further down the rule chain. Redundant rules are just the opposite. The more permissive rule is further down the rule chain, and the less permissive rule is higher up. In the Shadowed Rules tab, we can see 4 pairs. Let's explore the first pair by clicking on the Explain button. This shows us the 2 rules side by side. It is also possible to have a combination of rules shadow another. If this were the case, all of the relevant rules would be shown in this box. As we view the rules, we can see the elements that make up the rules and can clearly see how they overlap. The 3 icon types help us understand the extent of the overlap. Clicking on an element on one side shows the overlapping element on the other side. Now we'll choose the Redundant Rules tab. This will show us pairs of overlapping rules with the more permissive rule on the bottom. A best practice in cleaning up shadowed rules is to determine what access they should be providing, as opposed to the access that they are providing. To do this, an administrator could make the shadowed rule pair into a redundant rule pair by moving the more permissive rule lower in the rule chain. Then the Skybox trace data feature could be used to discover the traffic this rule is still passing now that it's further down the chain. Once this is understood, the overly permissive rule could be trimmed down to only allow the necessary traffic. We'll explore the trace data feature in the Rule Usage Analysis training module. In summary, Firewall Assurance's optimization and cleanup feature provides an invaluable tool to assist firewall administrators with their ongoing quest to keep their rule sets fit for purpose. Thank you for watching this video on overlapping rules. Please visit our website for additional videos and other resources.